All right, we are live once again. We are playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, as you can see. There we are. Oops, I have to change one thing right here. Nice, very nice, very nice. I think that I'll be able to do the VR stuff tomorrow finally. I could have technically done it today, but it would have been much more sloppy to do it today. I need to do a little bit more stuff. Downloading a bunch of the games first off. Well, installing, I should say. Because even when the game is on disk, you have to install it. On the PS4 normally. Hey, how's it going, Private Time Cat? Whee! Yeah, you have to install games normally, so I'm gonna put in all the discs that I plan on trying and installing all of those, and then I have to set up the screen thing so that the camera thing works better, because I gotta sit a lot closer to it than I should have to because of having to use a microphone. So that's trying to give it every advantage. It's Wang. Wang, how's it hanging, man? I believe we already talked to all these people. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta turn in my quest.
Hey, listen.
Don't you nabby me. Whew. So we gotta go talk to this guy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Whee.
Oh, hey.
Joe, what's up? Did you got new dialogue?
Let's see.
Doesn't look like it. What about the second one? Does it update anything? Yeah, alright, cool. So, welcome to the Sunshine Cafe. Hey there's Eric. You probably want a latte or something, right? Yeah, well, actually, the espresso machine, well, I kind of broke it again. But I could make you a drip coffee in the old-fashioned plastic coffee maker. Electric in the Cathedral suggested that since it probably wouldn't break even if I dropped it. He's been such a big help to me.
Great.
All right, Justin. I have your car is still smoking, bro. It's been smoking the whole time. You don't think there's... All right. So I was thinking a hero needs a strong overriding will, right? You must have some deep personal motive for hating evil, yes? Wait, let me guess. They killed your parents before your very eyes. No way. You were bitten by a radioactive scarecrow. Admit that you have an intense secretive motive. Laugh it off and downplay the notion. I see. Then perhaps the fight for justice needs no reason. Maybe I was overcomplicating things a bit. This is why I wanted to talk. It feels as if my ideal hero is becoming more real before my eyes. You'll pass through all the trials laid right before you. Overcome every craven trap, weather each tragedy. And then in the grand finale, everyone, even your erstwhile tormentors, will come together and sing your mighty praise. I've stripped all the unnecessary details away to create the perfect morality tale, and I love it. The whole reason I enlisted with Blade was to find the story. I've given up hope on becoming a hero myself, but I knew you would come along eventually. I just knew it. Remind Justin that you brought the car parts you wanted. Oh right, I got a bit lost in myself there. Almost forgot. I asked you about those radiators. So how did it go? Perfect. I saw my auto fix up in no time. It gave me such so much more than car parts today, hero. Please accept this as my way of saying thanks. Sakuraba basic mail. The hell is that? Let's doing his thing. Maybe it's I don't even know. And if you wanted to come across anyone else in need, and if you should come across anyone else in need, be sure to lend them a hand. Your paragon of justice is for now. That's a hologram? Oh, okay, I see, Soren. Salute and agree wholeheartedly. Skirt the issue with a non-committal response. Sure. We'll agree this time. With blades such as you on the planet, the people of New LA are nothing to fear. Anyways, they should probably get going. I am a blade. After all, nothing impressive like you, of course, but a fellow seeker of justice nonetheless. I don't know when I'll see you, but I feel the hand of fate at work as our meeting. As long as you continue to walk the path of justice, our destinies are intertwined. When we meet again, let it be as comrades in battle. I don't have comrades. I'm not a fucking commie fascist. Damn, she's at 2 hearts already?
Listen.
Hey, listen!
Great.
Alright. I'm not seeing Lynn's heart to heart. Is that it right there? Elma? What the hell? Where the hell is Lynn's heart to heart? There we go. Maybe it has to be the right time of day. But this says it appears at night. Do I not have her heart to level 1? I thought I did. Yeah, right there, look. Let's see. Maybe it's locked behind a chapter. Xenoblade X. When can you heart? It was my first Xenoblade game too, though I didn't finish it. I only played it for a little while. And then oops. And then I was planning on trying to stream it at some point in time, and I never did that. And then the Switch thing they started putting games on the Switch, and I was like, oh, I'll just wait for a Switch version, and then I'll play a better version of it on the Switch. And then that never happened.
Hey.
And then 8 years later, it finally happened. And then the Switch 2 came out right away. And I'm like, why didn't they make it a Switch 2 game instead? So then I waited for the Switch 2 to come out. And I was thinking maybe... Okay, Soren. I think I'm done with the side quests. And then I made it, and then they released it, but there wasn't a Switch 2 version to watch. I mean, to play. Like, they didn't like upgrade it for the Switch 2, unfortunately. I mean, it does play smoother supposedly, but it doesn't like. It doesn't have like upgraded enhancements as like a lot of other games. Sucks. Let's see.
One, two, three, four.
All right, here we go. I think I'm good. Yeah, I should be good. I don't know. I guess let's leave the city.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I really hate this game's map. Like, it's really bad. Like, why can't I just fast travel from here? But then I switch to this map, and then I can only select things inside the town. I have to hit some mysterious button. I don't remember. And there, I found the button, I think. And then maybe this. Okay, now I can fast travel outside the map. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and finish that quest then. I don't see any other side quests that I need to do. There it is. I'm tracking it, so it's right there. Of course they could do a Switch 2 version. I think a lot of people don't understand how easy it is to... Check this out. Watch this. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to make a upgrade. What they pay, you have to pay like $10 for it, which is absurd to me. I'm gonna show you how easy this is to do real quick. Neither of these are working. All right, well then I might as well delete both. Remove. And then add a new one. Specific window. All right, this is a game on PC, right? So if I get a more powerful computer, do you know how I upgrade the game? Right here. Look, I just slide that to a higher thing. I just click on this and I turn it up. If there's a frame rate thing, I just change it. I just say I want more frame rate. It's not some sort of like super complicated thing that they can't do. Like they don't have to rebuild the game from the ground up. They just have to unlock the frame rate at 30 and then instead lock it at 60 or 120. They just have to change the output of the resolution to a higher resolution. Like they don't need to rebuild the whole game from the ground up. Now there's other games that they will do that, where they'll rebuild the game, but even when they do that, it's normally because the engine won't run on that hardware, but the Switch 1 was designed to run, I mean the Switch 2 was designed to run Switch 1 games, so there's not an issue there. It's not like the Switch 2 is completely different architecture that they have to change some of the programming and rebuild the game a bit to make it work. The Switch 1 and the Switch 2 are the same console with just beefier hardware.
You'll remember the day you fought me.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Shadow strike.
Fire carnival!
Now that's the thing. Another thing, one thing to bring up is that in some cases, it's not as cut and dry as I said. For specific things, right? So if the clearest textures, if they created textures that would look ugly, I mean, if they okay, how do I say this? Most games have like blurring and weird things going on consoles because they're like doing smoothing and all these other things. They're always doing something, right? Well, like, how can I put this? Like modders can actually make it so that there's like different types of smoothing and things like that in emulation in like days of programming, and it's like a couple of guys or one guy sometimes, most times. But what would happen is like see when I zoom in on this, like when I zoom in on this, it gets a bit blurry. But the thing is that in game, like textures aren't always like that. There's things that they could just change with a little bit of work. Trying to think of how to say this. So, for instance, like if you look out there in the background, you see how those textures look low quality? It's because they're in the background. So like a lower quality version of them is loaded, right?
Upper hand. Melee attack.
All or nothing.
So what they could do,
Adrenaline going.
Real combat.
Let's keep it up.
without having to reprogram the whole game, in just about all cases, is make it so the draw distance is further out. So also pull the fog back. See how the further you go, the more foggy everything is going to look? They can just remove that effect. They can remove the fog effect, and then they can make it so, or push the fog effect further out. And then you see how those trees right here in the middle of my screen aren't really loaded in? There's like the top of the tree, and then there's no trunk, but then there's a part of a trunk. They can push that further out so that it loads more like a tree, like right here, where you can see part of it at least. That all can be done without like pretty much any work to the game. Now, as far as like a texture like this, like where I put my face up against a rock and look at it, that's as clear as it's gonna get. Like this rock, if they want to make a better looking version of this rock, they do indeed need to, not in all cases by the way, but they do indeed need to just make a better rock. They have to redo the texture. However, there's upscaling AI type things that you can do that has been around for forever, like different types of things that will just smooth things out naturally and make them look more high quality. which can be applied as a filter over top to even fix something like this, so they don't have to redo all the textures. Now, one thing that is, oh look, we got the Aurora Borealis thingy, the Northern Lights or whatever. So one thing that is a bit more difficult in some cases, not in all, in some cases, is that some video game developers, for some unknown reason that I don't know why, it's just some video games developers do this. They tie the frame rate of the game to the mechanics of the game. And if that happens, then yes, there is a lot of work involved in untying, in most cases I've heard, at least, if they've tied the frame rate of the game to the mechanics of the game, then there are then there's work involved in decoupling those two things. What I mean by that is, like, say when I'm attacking an enemy,
Here I come,
so
sunshine.
when I
Let's see
use
what
this
you've
skill
got.
down here, right? Or there we go. You see how it slowly recharges? If this is a game where the frame rate is tied to the mechanics of the game, there's a chance that if they increase the frame rate, then what'll happen is this bar will fill faster. Like, instead of it taking as long as it's taking right now to fill, it'll just fill much quicker at double the rate, in fact, right? If you double the frame rate, you double the rate that fills. It doesn't necessarily mean that the whole game, in some cases, for some games, it means that the whole game runs 2 times faster. But in other cases, it means that cooldowns are twice as, like if you go from 30 to 60, it means that cooldowns will be twice as fast, or just how your jumping will be twice as fast, or just like random things. But in other cases, like pretty much the whole game just has to run twice as fast if you increase the frame rate, because some games are tied to that. I don't know if Xenoblade X is one of those games, but I seriously doubt that the Xenoblade X Definitive Edition is one of those games, because that sort of development is becoming less popular, specifically because developers are charging money for upgrade versions of their game, which are literally just you getting access to an options menu. Like every game on my PC, well, 99% of the games on my PC, if I upgrade my PC, I just go into the options menu and I tell it to run better. What a $10 upgrade is that they tell your game to run better. Get access to these to INI files, basically. Like, let's see, basically what they do, see me without me having to install an entire game. I'm gonna see if I can get like a picture of some like, say, Skyrim INI or something. Yeah, here we go. So these are like Skyrim, like a Skyrim INI file for the graphics of the game. Not this stuff over here. Ignore this stuff over here. This is just something else. This is it right here. You can literally open it in your notepad. So what in a lot of cases, all that a $10 upgrade pack is that the developer opens up the equivalent of a file like this, and then they go, let's see, shadow distance. Let's increase let's increase the shadow resolution from 720p to 1080p. Let's increase like any of this. You could just change like the amount of multi-sampling. It's stronger hardware, so let's increase the multi-sampling. The frame, like, I don't see it here because this is in all the INI files. This is just like you see how it can be slid down, but there's also like the resolution that the game is running at, the resolution that, like, you see, like the resolution the shadows are running at. All these are all, every last thing here is like a weird graphic setting just about that you can change. Like, here's the depth of field. You can turn it on or off and change the blur level and things like that. Like, here's a full screen. This is for PC though, right? So you can change it. Like, look, like, oh, I want it to run at full screen. I think one means you want it to run at full screen, because so in some of these cases it's like a 0-1, meaning on and off. In other cases it's the amount, how hard it does, like the multi-sample. But here you can say what you want the screen resolution to be when it's full screened. You now, in game, in the Skyrim game on PC, there's an options menu where you can change stuff like this, but all of these options don't exist. Like, there's more options in the INI file than there is in the game. In fact, with a lot of modding, you can actually add completely new lines to the INI file, like, that never existed. Instead of opening it up and saying, oh, hey, look, here's the reflective height and width and things like that, we're gonna let, for water, we're gonna add a line right in between here that does something unique. Like, there's mods that do things like that and stuff too. It's just, yeah, it's not all. Now, I'm not saying all in all cases. In some cases, some graphic settings, it's especially just the max resolution of the texture. So as I walk away from this rock, it has different textures that are going to load in, but the max resolution of the texture is going to be whatever me rubbing my face against the rock is. But that's not always the case, by the way. That's not always the case. Some games will have higher quality textures that are ever displayed, but that's normally on PC. Normally that's the type of thing that's on PC. Let's see. So let me see if I can find a texture file here. All right, here we go. I found a random texture file here. This is a pretty low resolution image though, but this looks like a texture file for something armor or something like that. Yeah, red mage robe. So whatever the max resolution of this file is that wraps around the model of the character, that's the max resolution. If they want it to look better, they have to either put some kind of overlay over top of it to smooth it, or they have to open up this file and make a higher resolution version of that file. Here's the thing though, in some cases they already have higher resolution versions of those files. So even though that's a more difficult thing to do, to pay someone to by hand go there and alter and change every texture of the game and make it a higher resolution, like without like AI tools or something. In some cases it's actually not that difficult because they already have the stuff done. But that's not what I'm expecting. What I'm expecting for them to do for this game is just simply unlock the frame rate and increase the draw distance, and increase the resolution of shadows and particle effects
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
at greater distances. And then that would be a Switch 2 version of the game.
Now let's go find
Move in
an
and do some
opponent that's
damage.
worth our time.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
And that's a major improvement, by the way. Just those things I listed would be a major improvement to the game. Like, if anyone here who has a Switch 2 and you've played Pokemon like Scarlet or Violet on the Switch 1, and then you put it in the Switch 2 and played the damn game, all it pretty much does is what I said. It just increases the frame rate of the game, makes some of the shadows a bit smoother, increases the draw distance. They change something in the files that increases the amount of enemies that are allowed to spawn in the game. That's another thing, because there's a cap. Like in the game, they're like, oh, we're only going to allow 10 monsters to spawn in the game at any one time, because if we allow like 15 or 20 monsters, I don't remember what the cap is. I think it's like 15 actually for Switch 1. It's somewhere between 10 and 15. They're like, well, that was their sweet spot, because when doing their testing, they found if they added like 18 or 19 monsters all at once, it bogged down the game too much. So they're like, okay, well, the max amount that we're going to allow to spawn is this. So instead, on the Switch version, they just changed the setting and said, okay, instead of allowing only 10 or 15, we're going to allow 30 or something to spawn. We're going to double it, or like 20 or 30. And then suddenly you have twice the amount of monsters, but they didn't really have to do any work. And then the resolution of the game, like, they didn't clean up the textures or anything. They just simply are outputting the game at a higher resolution. Like, all video games on PC just about have that option. You just say, I want it to be at a higher resolution. You're just changing the resolution it runs at. That's not that complicated. It might not look as pretty. I mean, you could literally do that with like any game ever made. Some games are more complicated because but you can pretty much, like, anyone with super basic programming can make it so that a game is forced to run at a higher resolution. It doesn't mean the textures are going to be like any clearer. It just means that the game is running at a higher resolution, which means things are less compressed. And in some cases, many cases, it just expanded. But since we're in a 3D world, this rock over here, you see that rock way over there? That's that size. Well, watch this. What if I increased the resolution of this rock to 4K? What would be the equivalent of that, right? The 4K would basically mean that instead of the rock filling up this little tiny spot of the screen here, it took up about that much of the image worth of resolution. So basically what I'm saying is that, oh wait, you saw that? That's a draw distance thing. There you go. See there? So that's not exactly true with this rock, because the textures are changing pretty early, much closer than I thought. See there? So this is one of the uglier versions of the textures. Here's one of the clearer versions of the texture. My assumption is that this is the good clear version, and that no matter how close I get, it's not going to change the quality. Yeah, see, it's not changing the quality anymore.
Good. More practice.
We should weaken them just to be safe. Fire Carnival!
Shadow
So
strike.
notice now that the rock is taking up a larger part of my screen.
Lightning slinger.
Wild Smash! Flame Cloak!
So increasing the resolution isn't going to necessarily stretch that out and make it look ugly.
Use an aura.
Also, increasing field of view is something that's pretty easy. Meaning making it so I can see more of the screen. Notice how this game already has that option, sort of.
Shadow strike. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
As I do this, I'm increasing my field of view.
Lay into him. Wild smash.
Upper hand.
All or nothing.
Move in and do some damage.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Let's keep it up.
So the way water is one of those things that are pretty easy to fiddle with because there's already tons of water settings in just about every game. And you can see it as I like walk closer to the water, how it changes. But yeah. Increasing the resolution does make it though so that getting really close to something, as close as I can get, like here sort of, it is going to make that thing look a bit blurrier. But I should say it makes it look blurrier. The information's already on the screen, so it's not really making it, it's making it look more blurry, but it's not actually making it more blurry. Let's say that, because it's already exactly that blurry. Like for instance this, right? As I zoom in on this rock, it's like, oh hey, that rock doesn't look too blurry, right? And then I zoom in on the rock and it's like, whoa, the rock looks a bit blurry now. It's always been that blurry. It's just now you're looking at it closer. All right, we got to get up there. I don't really know how to get up there yet. That's a big monster up there, whatever that is. Well, maybe I jump from that. I think that's the answer. No, probably not, since I can't jump up to that. Well, the rock was already dark because of the sun, but like, yeah, like see the rock isn't changing. Like, let's look at like this one here. This rock isn't changing. The texture is the same no matter how far I zoom out. But the further I zoom out, the clearer it looks, because it's harder to make out the blurriness at a further distance, right? Hey, Vepper. I got all the stuff hooked up for the PSVR stuff. I just need to download the games, or install the games, I should say, and set up some the last few things. But everything else I think is working. Though maybe it happened in shipping, or maybe it happened at some other point. But the earbuds that come with it, the left ear doesn't work. So I'll have to use an alternative to these earbuds. Oh, one interesting thing about that also, did you know that there's a storage space for your earbuds on the side of that thing? let's see. PS for VR version 2. I've learned that what you sent me is version 2, by the way. All right, like, yeah, you didn't know that? Oh man, I'm gonna blow your mind. Hold on, let me see if I can find a video of it. When I did it, I was like, well, I bet you Vepper might not have known about this unless it was listed in the in the box or something, because this is random as shit. And so I wanted to bring it up. Here we go. I found this. Hey, okay. See that? You can put your headphones. It looks like he shows it. Yeah, right there he shows it. So that little weird thing on the side of the thing is to store your headphones in. Isn't that weird? That's weird. That way they don't dangle about, I guess. But yeah, those don't work. The right one works, but the left one doesn't work. Let's see if he takes it. Let's see if he takes them out and puts them back in, or if he just points to it. Oh yeah, right there. Look. Did you own both versions? Because I feel like you said you repurchased this at some point. So maybe that's why. He's pinky in it. But yeah, these don't work on the headset you sent me. So I gotta try to use something else to get the earballs to work. Also, these like blurry rays of light, you see how it's doing this? That's one of those other things that normally they can clean up pretty good with just a few graphics settings changes. Without a lot of work, basically. That's something that can make the whole game look better without a lot of work, I should say. And see how the water looks from afar. All you do is just you push back the draw disc, you push back how far the water changes in quality. So that when you're close, the water looks better.
Lay down some fire.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Shadow strike.
So we see with the water, we see the higher resolution texture.
Early burn. Appendage destroyed.
All
Move
or
in and
nothing.
strike.
No rest. Step in and face the next.
What? Didn't he die? Yeah, whatever.
Side flash.
Hey, lay off!
Now.
Lightning
Melee.
strike.
Hey, lay off!
All or
strike.
nothing.
Trash shot!
Yes. Now tackle it up
Lay
close.
into him.
Upper hand.
Iron prison.
Upper hand.
What's this do?
Can't seem to get fired up.
Shadow runner.
Fire. Slinger. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Side slash.
All or nothing. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Stream
Now,
edge.
my turn. Now, melee attacks. Sliding.
I'm being attacked by 1,000 monsters, man. What the
Early
hell?
burn. Stuck nice. Move in and do some damage.
Lightning slinger.
Fire carnival.
Early bird.
Primer.
Wild spin.
Slide back. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Watch me lay
Shadow
into him.
strike.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Let's keep it up.
Yeah, it doesn't. That doesn't take a lot of work. Like, here's the thing. Want to know how little work that took Nintendo? Check this out. All right. So this, I believe, is an image of the game running on PC, right? This is pretty drawn back, right? It's in 4K. So they've already been able to make the game run in 4K, 100 and something frames per second on PC for about 6 years or something like that. These are this is saying it's in 4K, but it's clearly 1080p. I'm trying to find like real 4K images. Okay, so this is supposedly. Oh, video is unavailable. Nintendo took it down. The video contains content from Nintendo, who has blocked the copyright grounds. So someone was running the game on their PC at 8K. So like, this isn't like something that Nintendo is like, well, just now. They're like, guys, we put millions of dollars of work and we spent years making an upgraded version of Breath of the Wild for you. Like, modders did it in a day. Like, look. This is just the game running at 1080p, I think, on PC. So this is the Switch version. You see how blurry everything looks? This is it running on PC. Like, look at look at here, right here. Like, that's a good detail because everything there is blurry. You can't really make out anything. Now look. Look at his face. Look at his nose. Look how all of that disappears. Like, see this armor here? See the quality, the clear, how clear the armor is? Then we go up, the same armor is like blurry lines and stuff like that. This is the game running on PC. Modders didn't redo all the textures from the ground up and like put like thousands of hours of work with hundreds of people each, like working for thousands of hours to make some kind of like no, they just were like, let's flip a couple switches. Now that we've emulated the game so that it runs on PC, let's flip a couple switches. Bam, the game looks 10 times better. It runs at a higher frame rate, looks much clearer. In most cases, it's just not a difficult thing for them to do, to just up the graphics a bit. As long as it can already run on it. That's the big thing. Like, if you take a Nintendo 64 game and the way that those games are programmed and then say, I'm just going to plop it on the Switch, it's not going to run. Like, it's just not going to run. You have to either emulate it or you have to change the way the coding of the game works. And what Nintendo did was they just emulated it. Where is it? Oh, is it not? I don't think it's on this list. But the Super Mario 3D All-Stars, like 2 of those 3 games were just emulated on the Switch. So that they didn't even put in the effort of like reprogramming it. They just emulated it. And that's the thing, like, they emulated it, but it was the laziest job. Like, Nintendo's just being very cheap, unfortunately, when it comes to, cheap and greedy when it comes to their things. Like, if you go to Mario, it's a 3D game. If you emulate a 3D game, you can easily increase the resolution. Because all you have to do is just stretch out the field of view that the player can see, and then the resolution is increased. Mario 64 Nintendo 64 emulator. Just say 1080p, because it wasn't even running in 1080p. Let's see. How about, let me just say Mario 64. These images don't really show what I would like to see. So I'm just going to say Mario 64 emulator versus Super Mario 3D All-Stars. That's the original. I see people comparing it to the original N64. Ah, here we go. Here's an example of an old emulator. Someone is comparing the two. This is a great example of one of the things I was talking about. So this is just Super Mario 64 from the N64 running on the Nintendo 64. Notice that if you they're matching resolution, by the way. They could make the resolution higher, but right now they're just matching the resolution of the base game. Notice that Mario looks the same. The dirt, the grass, I should say, looks the same. The star looks completely identical. But notice this right here and this right here, these flat 2D textures. On the N64, they're blurry. On the N64 emulator, they're blurry. Now, the reason those are blurred on the N64 emulator is because the resolution for those files is very low. Because they're just 2D flat images. Like, they didn't make a higher version resolution where you have to look it up at close. You're never going to, like, look at this far away and then look at this close. This is going to be at the same distance the whole time. So they just made one super simple, like, low quality resolution for the N64. So one of the very few things they did was they smoothed that up and cleaned it up a bit. However, you could do that with AI. And then there's other people like Zelda Majora, no, let's just say Majora's Mask 3D. Majora's Mask 3D texture overhaul. Now this is an example. Here we go, a texture pack. I don't know if I'm supposed to share the links of these texture packs, so I'm not going to bother doing it. I might get in trouble with Nintendo or whatever. But this is an example of a modder making a game look better. Now, he did not increase the resolution. He actually redid the textures. You can tell. So look at the belt. Look, he has the thing here. He does see how he just has nothing there, but he actually has the shoulder things. Look at his hair. This is an actual, like, look at the flaps. So a modder took and redid all the textures for Majora's Mask. Like his sword, see that? A modder. A single dude. And so you remember how Majora's Mask used to look? Well, this is how it looks now. Look how clear everything is. Look at this, the texture of this wood behind him. Look at the detail in the character itself. A modder did this. So what a modder did was they took all the texture files and they made high resolution versions of them and then released them to the public. So it's like it's crazy how good like of a job these people who don't get paid any money can do. Like I think this is running on a phone or something because it has like these little buttons. Look at the difference in everything. Like they redid all the textures. In a lot of cases, by the way, Nintendo owns this. So in a lot of cases, what Nintendo has done is they found the people who did this, they sent them a cease and desist, and then got all of the files. Like, Nintendo owns those files. They could re-release them as their own if they want. Which they have done, by the way. They've used codes for they've used code in emulators that they've shut down in their own games before. But yeah, so this isn't even a good example because this is only a 1080p image, and the people who did this, they did it in 4K, so this isn't even a good example. But like, here's a cutscene where it starts to show the clock tower, and here's the clock tower on the left, and here's the clock tower on the right. Now the difference between this is not just increased resolution. This is someone who didn't just flip a few switches. This is someone who overhauled all the textures. And that's one of the reasons why it's so crystal clear compared to the thing. Notice that the skybox is exactly the same though. They didn't overhaul the skybox here. They overhauled all the textures, but not the skybox. Yeah, so but yeah, I'm not sharing the websites that have access to things, because I think Nintendo frowns on that quite a lot, as you could tell by the guy's video pulled down just for playing the 4K version of the game. Though if they tried to pull down my shit, I would actually just I in most cases I don't bother with anything. I'm like, ah, whatever, I don't care. But if Nintendo fucked with me for that, I would definitely counter. Because all I was doing was what I was doing was 100% transformative. I was not playing Majora's Mask. I was not playing whatever. I was simply reporting on the fact that modders can do such a thing, which means I was doing the same thing like a news organization would do. In most cases, when people claim my shit, I just don't even bother. I'm like, ah, whatever, I don't care. But I feel like if Nintendo did that, just because of how much I'm upset with Nintendo right now for all the fucking anti-consumer shit they're doing, I would make their lawyers have to spend a little bit extra bucks by counterclaim by doing a counterclaim and them having to click a few buttons to rescind it. I bet you that costs them like $10 or something, right? They pay somebody in like India to click a button to say, ah, yeah, we changed our mind. I'm like, take that, Nintendo, you had to spend $10. Yeah, I'm real mad at Nintendo's effort in the Switch 2 era. They could be doing such a better job, especially because they could have taken over the industry. Xbox and PlayStation are just limp, disgusting, worthless game companies right now. They're not doing anything of value. Like, who wants to play an Xbox game? It's like, oh man, that new Xbox game that came out. Like, who says that? Who's like, oh man, that new PlayStation game that came out, who says that? No, I don't know anybody who's saying that stuff. I'm sure there's somebody out there, but you know, there's also people who literally there's also poop eating parties. Yes, there are parties of people who gather together and cook up
More practice.
shit and then eat it and then critique the quality of the shit that they're eating. as in feces, not like bad food, but no, actual human waste. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that someone would be like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone was like, oh man, that new PlayStation game. But that's rare. The only games people tend to be excited about nowadays are Nintendo games because Nintendo games are still fun.
Touch me up.
Or and third-party games, right? Obviously games, I'm talking about from the big three, right? From PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. The only games people tend to be excited about nowadays are the Nintendo games.
Use an aura.
Obviously, there's a lot of people excited. Like, look, Team Cherry just came out with Hollow Knight, Silk Song, and that thing sold millions of copies instantly.
We got him. Let's move. It didn't have to be like this.
Thanks.
Fire carnival!
Side slap.
Hit him again for me! Stop it!
Sliding splinter.
Wow!
Now, melee attacks.
All or nothing.
This is TP attack here. It's the only one I like so far.
Side slash. Shadow runner. Shadow strike. Sliding splinter.
Shadow Runner. Focus your mind and put up an aura. Green Edge.
Wow! Smash!
Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
Let's keep it up.
Gran Turismo. Yeah, but when was like? Oh yeah, there was a Gran Turismo game released PlayStation 5. I mean, so race car enthusiasts, sure. A racing game enthusiasts. They got that with the Forza. On the Xbox. Nintendo does not have a race car enthusiast game. Because people would laugh at them, I think, is the main reason. I know it sounds harsh, but I'm serious. Like, if Nintendo tried to come out with a racing enthusiast game, people would be like, "Bro, why is your game so ugly?" Because like a racing enthusiast game, they try to make it look as like close to real cars as possible. And because the Nintendo Switch runs so since the Nintendo Switch is less powerful than a PS4 Pro, the Nintendo Switch 2 is less powerful than a PS4 Pro. Yeah, they're not gonna be making anything that even somewhat competes graphically with the latest Gran Turismo and the latest Forza game. It would look like they're, I looked it up, they're on Gran Turismo 7, right? It would probably look like Gran Turismo 4 or 5 or something like that. And people would be like, what the fuck is this? So instead they have to do something like this, which is not a race car game, but a party game, right? A party racing game. Which I would argue is better than racing games, but I don't like racing games that much, so you know, that's just me.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
I don't hate them.
It
It's
was
just
definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
I think my favorite racing game was Burnout Paradise. Have you ever played Burnout Paradise, Vepper?
No signs.
And even that was kind of arcadey. I like my racing
They were
games to be
eaten with
arcadey. I
nose.
don't like them to be
So did they walk away?
hyper
Or were
realistic.
they taken?
So I have played Gran Turismo a few times in the past. I think the last time I played Gran Turismo was on the PS2, and I played it for a few days. I'm due. I'm gonna play the copy that you sent me, Vepper, with the VR. Because, well, first off, it's free, and second, I am a gamer. All right, that's what I do. So I do like experiencing things. Like, I used to play sports games occasionally, but it's probably been a decade or two since I played a sports game. And one day, probably not anytime soon, because I just don't like how I would have tried a sports game again if they weren't so predatory. If I could have just bought John Madden like 2025 or some shit like that, and it wasn't an overpriced game, and it didn't have like a bunch of gambling and all this other shit in it, and it like, then I might have did it. I don't think I would have, but I would have done it at some point in the past 10 years. I would have given it a try, because I used to buy sport games every few years, not every year, every few years, back when sports games were sports games. Back when sports games were sports games, I liked getting a basketball game every like 2 or 3 or 4 years. Now sports games are like gambling games or some shit like that. I'm probably going to play them all, Vepper. I mean, you sent them to me. I want to try it. I'm going to start with the Playroom. Tecmo Bowl. I played the fuck out of Tecmo Bowl. That was one of the best games to play with friends on the damn Nintendo Switch. Not Nintendo Switch, on the NES. Tecmo Bowl. Bubble Bobble. Super Mario 3. Not Super Mario 1 and 2. I didn't like Super Mario 2 with friends. They're just, it's just, I don't like it anywhere near as much as Super Mario 3 on with friends, because you could work together on Super Mario 3 with on Mario 3. But in Super Mario 1 and 2, you were basically not working together. I don't remember much about 2 multiplayer though. Shit, I don't even remember if I ever played Super Mario 2 multiplayer. So I actually can't speak on that. Yeah, I don't even remember. Then there's, there are other games like Contra. There's also, when you're feeling kind of like a masochist, you could put in Battletoads. Battletoads, though, was straight up unbeatable on multiplayer. Like, I've never to this day beaten Battletoads on multiplayer. I don't think it's possible. And then, the Double Dragons, obviously. Not Double Dragon 3 now. That's some bullshit game. Like the Ninja Turtle games and Dr. Mario. I think that's all I can really remember at the top of my head. The original NES. I mean, there was obviously a lot more games than that, but I'm talking about like the games that were like super fun to do multiplayer, There was a space shooter you could do too, right? I don't remember though. Which one of the popular space shooters I think you could do multiplayer? Oh, what was the hockey game called? Oh my god, that hockey game. I like that way better than Tecmo Bowl. Even though Tecmo Bowl was fun, that hockey game was super fun. NES hockey game. Is that it? Ice hockey? Yo. Yo. And when you're building your team, you choose between skinny, medium, or fat. Like, I like one of the greatest hockey games in existence. Hell yeah, bro. That was such a fun game. Look, there's a YouTube video. Is it really that good? Yes. Is it maybe he hasn't played it before and he's just checking it out. I'm not gonna listen to his video, but I'm gonna pull up his video so you guys can see some gameplay.
Some epic is Europe. Konami's Blades of Steel between either Blades of Steel.
Yeah, see, there's the skinny guys, there's the medium guys, and there's the Marios. More like Wario. That's like more like Wario, Waluigi, and Mario. That's kind of. Yo, look at this little dude here. This game was so fun.
Or Nintendo's Ice and should be.
What the hell is this? No, there we go. Back to this one. Yeah, ice hockey was fun as hell, bro. I can't tell you how many hours of this I played. Ice. Hold on. YouTube. Ice hockey. Pitch NES. Long play. That means it's gonna have the audio, right? There it is. There it is. There it is. Listen. There's the three guys. Look, there's the three guys. Though he looks a lot thicker. I don't think they got him right. Ice hockey fight. Oh yeah, yeah. Hold up. What the fuck? Kick his ass! Kick his ass! Yeah! Fuck him up! Bro, this is on the NES. Look, they're brawling and they got the crowd cheering and everything. Bro, the ref had to break it up. Look, look, look. Oh my god, the ref had to come in and break that shit up. He's like, nah, you going to the box. You started that shit. Bro, look at that. I love it. That shit's funny as hell. Man, I had so much fun. I don't care about like sports games anymore though. They're too predatory. Is there search in the area? Retreat. Suggest heading back to New LA. Is there searching the area?
Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
Yes, there must be intelligent life forms. Just indigens must have wandered inside. Intelligent?
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapons.
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Gasp.
Earth aliens, surrender now!
We're prepared to fight.
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn.
Let's see if we could talk. I could reload.
What are you doing?
It's okay, Lynn. Just stand down. I'm not sure why, but somehow they're able to communicate with us.
Meaning?
Meaning we need to know if diplomacy is a viable option.
Roger that.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiations. No conditions.
Did we kill you?
We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
Yeah, that makes us easy. Before you start getting the scrap with Xenos, let me tell you about a new combat technique called quick cooldown. It sends a jolt of auxiliary energy or aux energy into your weapon, instantly recharging an art on cooldown and letting you use it again straight away. Quick cooldown. Press Y while selecting art on cooldown.
Great company.
Engaging! Lay down the fire!
I'm punching a hole in you. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Fire Carnival!
Side slash!
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Early bird!
Alright, we're gonna do a quick cooldown on this guy. We're gonna try to...
Slide ice! Move in and do some damage!
Oh,
Side
nothing.
Slash.
Yes.
Shadow
Now tackle
strike.
it up close.
Alright, this guy. I'm gonna switch to this guy.
Steam edge. Now follow.
Alright, where's my quick cooldown? There it is. Wait, it's on. I can't use it though. Oh, I did use it. Alright, cool. Yeah, we killed him quick. What is the quick cooldown?
So much for the
How does that
diplomatic
work? I could just
approach.
do that?
What's the deal
Whatever I
with
want?
wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
You can store more auxiliary energy that's needed to use quick cooldowns by obtaining additional energy clips. You'll get these as rewards for raising the survey rate of Mira, so that's another reason to keep at it. We're gonna get energy clips, guys. Ah, I see, Soren. Oh, what are those? Looks like a little farming area. Let's see what this little area over here is about. Bro, they got their mounts. The hell not. We're gonna get that posterior, boys.
Lightning Slinger, it's on now. Close the distance.
Watch me lay in.
Use an aura! Get control of the battle! Shadow Strike! Sliding Slinger!
Fire Carnival!
Something nice! Move in and do some damage!
All or nothing. Lightning Slinger. All right, I feel the energy.
Shadow Runner! Upper hand! Slide nice! Move in and do some damage!
Push back. All or nothing.
Side flash! This force is tough. Catch me up!
Lightning Slinger.
This is wearing me down.
Oh, what happened to Elma?
Opportunity knocks. Topple them with guns.
Got him! Lay down some cover fire!
I can't lay down cover fire. Someone else do it. All right, we got one of them.
Almost down.
My adrenaline's
Not out.
rising. Scream edge!
Request things of me, guys.
Shadow Runner.
I have to stay in this. Help me!
There we go.
All or nothing.
Side flash!
Request things.
Sliding Slinger! This is wearing me down.
Request abilities.
Lightning Slinger.
And it's down! Weaken him and lay in!
They're not requesting I use any abilities.
Fire Carnival!
I have to stay in this. Help me! Sliding
There we go,
Slinger!
finally.
All or nothing.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or
Now
nothing.
they're requesting I use abilities after she's already
The
gone.
real bone crusher.
Now it's my turn.
Upper hand.
But Lynn's already down. Can I get her up?
Something nice. Move in and do some damage. Sliding
Doesn't look like that. I have that ability.
I'm not gonna make it.
Lightning Slinger.
Primer!
Early bird.
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Side flash.
Take that, you bastards. Screw your farm animals. That's what you get for trying to kill us. I got like a purple thing. I don't know. I can't use any of this shit anyways. Oh, here they are. Purple. Dual guns, worn soldiers. Their DP rating is lower or whatever, but power rating. Wait, why? These are better. What's a prime? I don't know what that means. Division rewards. Let's hope the next party member you get is different because the variety of classes in the party help like RPGs. I thought you should be able to get her because I maxed out all the classes and I can revive someone. Go to your barracks and get your division rewards so you can farm up healing items. The computer in the middle of your barracks does you a division reward. Hello? There we go.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Then we'd better get moving. There's no time to lose.
I'd like to get this FN site and then I can just teleport back. That'd be nice. Because I don't want to go back to my base. Yeah, I don't want to go back to my base yet. Because then I'll have to walk all the way back here. You want to go, alien scum?
Good. Attack from range. Follow me.
I got your cover fire.
Shadow strike!
Dream edge.
Sliding!
Oh, I see the green bar on the bottom. Okay. Bottom right. This is why.
Yeah, you're on top of this now.
Lightning slugger. All or nothing.
Now that's how to evade. You can do it!
A doppelganger
Upper
is.
hand! Sliding!
Enemies down. Weaken them and lay in.
Shadow strike! Side slash!
Yes. Now tackle it
Now,
up
my
close.
turn!
Opportunity not.
I'll take it
Cover.
down.
Got
Sliding! Slinger!
Wow.
it. Shadow runner. Focus your mind and put up an aura.
Something nice! Move in and do some damage!
All right, so I can do a
Upper
Y
hand.
now, but I'm not gonna do it. Let's see if it hold. I want to see if it carries over to the next battle.
That's true on any planet.
Use cylinder. Oh, I see, Soren. I didn't realize. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to get it before the end of the stream. We got plenty of time. And there's the thing right there. So I'm gonna go over there and try to place this after I destroy this alien scum. Alien scum! Backslash!
It's on now. Close the
Now it's
distance.
my turn.
Lightning slinger.
Side
Yeah, my
slash.
Y is back already.
Sliding. Bombardier. Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Alright.
Upper hand. Side slash.
Yes. Now
Now
tackle it up
my
close.
turn.
I toppled him. Close in.
Oh, you're not finished? Alright, what if I do this?
All or nothing. There's no substitute for real combat.
Nice
That's my
work.
best move, bro. Alien scum! Die!
It's on now. Close the
Now
distance.
my turn. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
This is what you get for messing with Earth. Or something. I don't remember.
Now tackle it up close.
Side slash.
This guy over here is really not gonna like what I'm about to do.
Sliding. Slither.
Upper hand. Stream edge.
Oh crap, I was at his side. I was almost behind him.
Toppled him. Close in.
All
This'll
or
finish him
nothing.
Whack.
There's no
Lay
substitute
down some
for
cover
real
fire.
combat.
Nice work.
Get planted, sight. Oh, this isn't connected. Yeah, well, I can come back whenever I want now, so let's Blade Barracks. Yeah, I'll just go straight into it, right? You said to go in here. Energy clip. I'm pretty sure it's probably not a clip. It might be a clip though. I've seen in games where they actually do have weird energy clips. And they're like, oh, okay, I see. This option is available to customize the center consoles in the Blade Barracks, letting you change colors and decals in the room and keep a pet after completing a certain I want a cat! The customization center hides a useful feature, a virtual simulator designed to give you a concrete measure of your skills and letting you run point attack challenges. Feel free to use it regularly and get how you perform and improve over time. So is this it or this not it? I can just change my division like that, huh? Maybe it's this thing here? No, that seems like an online thing. I probably just haven't unlocked it yet, Sword. It's probably a thing locked behind progress of the game. I liked it better when they called them energy tanks. You want to go, alien scum?
Attack from range. Follow me.
Use an aura. Control the battle. Shadow strike.
Upper hand. Don't give them time to breathe.
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Watch me lay into him.
Side splash.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Watch me lay into him.
Lightning slinger.
Now it's my turn.
All right, we get behind him.
Upper hand.
GG.
Don't give them time
Oh
to
wait,
breathe.
he has a lot of health, so I won't kill him. It almost killed him. Though. Look at all that damage. Hell yeah.
Side splash.
Backslash.
That's what it takes. You can do it.
Background noise. Level 42? That's not cool. I wanted to.
It didn't have to be like this.
It's on.
I wanted to get the alien scum, but I can't get that alien
Shadow
scum.
strike.
He's too high level.
Extreme edge.
Hit him again for me.
Got it. Let's pack some more.
Light.
Finished yet.
Side splash. Upper hand.
Alright, come on. Oh yeah, this guy.
Upper hand. Dream edge.
Hell yeah. Oh, that damage.
Shadow tough. Touch me up.
Though I probably could have did this, right? Boost.
Trash truck.
Shadow runner.
Side splash.
Hit him again for me. Fire
Got it.
particle.
Let's pack some more. Now, follow with a real bone crusher.
Watch me lay into him. Wildcat.
That's intentional. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Slide.
Prone
Slinger.
subduer. That's what these guys are, huh? Prones.
Side
Your
splash.
mama's a prone.
Shadow strike.
Not finished yet.
Upper hand.
This is for you. Not finished yet.
Sliding slinger. Nice.
Upper
Move in
hand.
and do some damage.
All or nothing. There's no substitute for real combat.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
That ability is just too strong compared to every damn thing else. Alright, we gotta stay away from these level 40 guys. Bastards. Can we go inside here? I feel like I'm playing the first Halo game. Or is it Halo 2? I can't remember. I think I played Halo 2 and I never got to play Halo 1. But I played a little bit. I played and beat Halo 2. I can't really remember much about it though. But I do remember areas that look somewhat like this. Who's this dude? Just getting out of here. Thinking you're special. Take that, you bastard.
Ask questions later.
All or nothing. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Fire particle.
Slinger. So nice. Move in and do some damage. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Early bird.
Lightning slinger.
That's intense.
Early bird.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Sliding slinger. So nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike.
Upper hand!
Carnival!
Extreme edge! Opportunity knock!
I'll take him
Tough
down!
gunfire!
Upper hand. Sliding splinter.
Backslap! Upper hand!
Extreme edge.
Wow, smash!
Now
Side
let's go
slash.
find an opponent that's
Even my
worth
kids
our
got
time.
better.
Take that, you bastards. Let's see what's over here. Hopefully it's not level 30 purple guys. Instead of like some secret chest or something. Where the hell am I going? Aha! Items. I think this is maybe a different way into the place. Backslash, bitch.
They're on guard. Stack them with the melee.
He interrupted my attack
Shadow strike.
to initiate a fake combat. That's some bullshit.
Extreme edge!
Side slash.
Wow, got him! Lay down some cover
I'm
fire!
punching a hole!
Extreme edge.
Upper hand! Backslap!
Sliding splinter.
Yeah, I think this is just another way in. Yeah. This isn't anything special over here. Okay. Let's take out their farm animals, though. Attrition.
What?
Mighty Slinger is on now! Close the distance!
Shadow strike.
Wow, smash!
All or nothing! Opportunity knock!
How tough.
Gunfire!
Fire carnival!
Side slash.
Iron fist!
I wonder if I can get all those things to go off.
Sonora. Get control of the battle.
Don't give them time to breathe!
Wow, smash!
Not finished yet!
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat. Shadow
Don't
strike.
give them time to breathe!
Nice.
Upper hand.
Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing!
Oh my damn!
No rest!
His health
Step
bar
in and
disappeared
face the next
with that one.
Splinter. Now it's my turn.
Don't give them time to breathe!
Wow, smash! Fire carnival!
Upper hand!
Upper hand. So nice. Move in and do
There's
some
no
damage.
substitute for real combat.
Let's keep it up!
All right. So let's get back to where we were, which was over here somewhere. We can't obviously go over to that level 42 guy, so let's go up this way. See what's over here. These are reasonable guys. You want to go, alien scum? Get backslash.
It's on now!
Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Fire
Slide.
carnival!
Splinter.
Shadow Runner! Upper hand!
Extreme edge.
Extreme edge!
Side slash.
Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
Let's keep it up!
Well, there's a special guy up there.
Oh, what?
hell?
They've seen us!
Backslap. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Prepare to hurt. Upper hand. Shadow Runner.
Wait, I can't use my thing. I wonder why I can't use my thing.
Backslap. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Alien scum. There's no substitute for real combat.
Nice work.
The hell's up with the camera? The camera's floaty as hell in here. You want to
To be
go?
like this.
We got the music now.
Weaken them just to be safe.
Shadow strike.
You done messed up? Cause I'm on damn on your ass.
Wild Stare.
All or nothing.
Scream edge.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Watch me.
Side slash.
Why am I the only one upstairs? Get up here, cowards.
Upper hand.
All right, here we go.
Shadow Runner.
Stack it. Stack it.
Light. Splinter.
Why can't I use this ability?
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Oh my damn, it did 1,000 damage. You're the alien scum. How dare you? Take this.
Shadow runner. Upper hand.
Upper hand. All or nothing. Yes.
To me.
Now tackle it up close.
Watch me lay into it.
Side slash. Shadow strike.
Upper hand. Now let's go
Dead.
find an opponent that's worth
Take
our
that,
time.
bitch.
Nice
I'm the
work.
daddy. Now I got your shoes, bitch. I don't even want them. I'll throw them in the garbage. Damn ugly ass shoes. All right, let's see. You don't get arms very often, huh? Oh, I've been using this prototype for a long time, apparently. Apparently I can get all bulked up on my left arm. My right arm though, that's all I got. I got a sleeve. That's all I'm working with. I'm working with a sleeve. In it. So all these different. Oh, it's because I don't have the. Oh shit. Don't look at me. Bargain. What the fuck? What? These are identical? All right. Dude, celebrate. He got his hands on his grandpa's CRT TV, so now he can play his console legit. I have a super old CRT TV in my living room, just in case, man. Just in case. It's one of the last good CRTVs made, too, by the way. So it's probably worth a lot of money nowadays. But I gave it to my roommate. So it's more of his than it is mine. But at the same time, like, you know, I obviously can use it whenever I want. It's more of our, it's ours basically. Not gonna be like, why are you using my thing? I gave it to him, right?
Lightning Slugger, it's on now. Close the distance.
Now it's
It
my
was originally my mom's.
Dream Edge.
Slide.
Overhead.
Now, melee attacks.
Not finished yet.
Side splash. Side splash.
Yeah, Soren, I saw that it has that.
Fire carnival.
Lightning Slugger.
Overhand. Sliding slinger. Shadow strike.
Dream Edge. There's no substitute for real combat.
Let's keep it up.
Should you start buying old CRTVs? Oh, hell no. Them bitches are heavy as hell, bro. And they take up a lot of space. Where are you gonna store them?
They've seen us.
Strike first and strike hard. Upper hand.
What the hell are we fighting?
We got company.
I don't think you guys are doing the right thing. Oh my
Now
god.
it's my turn. Suck knife.
Battle
Do some
commands. How do I tell them?
Scream edge.
Concentrate fire,
Got it to
bitch.
me.
What are y'all doing way over there trying to aggro the whole ass world?
Dream Edge. Now, follow with a real bone crusher.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Fire carnival. Bombardier.
Shadow strike.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Upper hand. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Upper hand.
Side splash.
Dream Edge.
Side splash.
Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at something else.
Sorry. Can't seem to get fired up. Trash talk. Leave this to me.
Upper hand. Reinforcements. Watch out.
Upper hand.
Shadow.
Fire carnival.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Bombardier.
Yes. Now tackle it up
Watch me
close.
lay into it.
No resting.
Now,
Face the next one. All or nothing. We got company.
upper hand.
Trash talk. Leave this to me.
Side splash. Shadow
Yes.
strike.
Now tackle it up close. Lightning Slinger.
Slide. Now,
Early bird.
melee attacks.
Watch me lay into it. Fire carnival.
Side splash.
Shadow Runner. Upper hand. Lightning Slinger.
Sliding slinger.
Lay off.
Scream edge.
Well, spit.
Upper hand. Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat. Side splash.
Dream Edge.
Slide.
Hit it again for me.
Let's pack some more.
Primer.
Tagging me through the wall. I think I front flipped over the wall. Hell yeah, boys. I front flipped with a blade attack over the wall.
Shadow Strike! Carnival!
Upper hand!
So nice! Move in and do some damage.
There's a lot of dudes because they just like decided to aggro all bunch of every damn thing on the map for some reason. That was wild. All right, so I came across this bridge. And I already did all this stuff. Can I avoid that and instead jump over here? Yeah, who the hell is this dude?
Strike first. Strike
Look
hard.
at this dude.
Now it's my turn.
I toppled him.
On
Thermal pain.
her
All or
hug.
nothing.
Lay down some cover fire.
Pugilist, maybe?
I'm punching a hole. Now, follow with a
Now
real
it's
bone
my
crush.
turn.
Dream edge. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Watch me lay in. Appendage down.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
I didn't look at if there was a high level monster up here. Hopefully there's not like some unbeatable level 9. When you're inside the map, I mean the camera gets all loosey goosey. Backslash, bitch.
Yes.
Shadow
Now
Strike.
tackle it up close.
Watch me
Oh
lay
shit, did he just fall?
Ready. Get your adrenaline going. Fire carnival.
Slinger!
Where do they all come from?
I don't know what to do.
We'll catch him
I
off
guess I'll
guard.
just do this and just let the game play itself.
Cover fire.
Primer!
Alien scum!
That's how to evade. You can do it!
A doppelganger it is.
Prepare to hurt! Prepare to hurt!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Fire carnival.
Okay, Soren.
Shadow Strike! Slinger! Slinger!
Upper hand.
So nice! Move in and do some damage.
Lighting slinger.
Alien scum!
Upper hand! Use an aura! Get control of the battle!
It's a bit awkward having a fight like this.
Slide! Slinger! Shadow Strike! Hostile neutralized!
Another
Switch to
one?
close range combat!
Lighting fire.
Primer!
We'll
I've
catch
got
him
your
off
cover
guard.
fire.
Early bird. Now, follow with a real bone
Watch
crush.
me lay into him.
Slide nice! Move in and do some damage!
How do I move in and do damage?
This is for you!
Fire. We'll catch him off guard.
I can't even open the door. I have to just shoot them through the walls and shit.
Not finished yet!
Use an aura! Get control of the battle! Shadow Strike!
Lighting slinger.
Upper hand!
Wow, spin.
Sliding! Slinger!
Fire. We'll
I've
catch
got
him
your
off guard.
cover fire.
Side slash!
All right, can I open up the door now? There. Bro, the camera gets really obnoxious to play with when you... why does it close so fast? They're like, wait, the air. We're letting out air. Close the door real fast. Like, why the hell are they closing the door damn fast, so fast? All right, I see, Soren. The hell is this? Scale, right? Oh no, they impaled one of our scales. That's messed up, bro. How dare they? The humanity. The hell are those? Oh, those are high level guys. I need to stay away from them. Let's go back this way to the I want to go to the other side now.
Here I come, sunshine.
We
The
just
hell?
weaken them just to be safe.
Lightning slinger! Fast!
Slide! Slinger! Shadow strike! Nice! Move in and do some damage. Side slash!
Okay, Zora.
Early bird!
Finished yet.
Dream edge!
Slide! Slinger! That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Side slash!
There's no substitute for real combat.
We got him. Let's move.
Do 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 do. So we're gonna try the left side now. Oh hell no. Okay, we don't go the left side. The left side is off limits. The right side is definitely the way to go. I was thinking that you could just choose either one and be fine, but hell no, those guys are looking kind of beefy on that side. What the hell is this? Some sort of gun? No, that's a light. Okay. Like they got real guns. Wait, oh, that's lights. My bad. Man, they got me leveling up in this bitch. All these damn fights. You wanna go?
Strike first.
I'm gonna destroy that appendage of yours. As the game calls it.
My turn!
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Slide! Slinger!
Early bird.
Fire Carnival!
Lightning slinger. Opportunity knock. Topple him. Gunfire. Backslap. Upper hand.
Move in and do some damage. Scream and appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike.
All or nothing. No resting. Step in and face the next one. All or nothing.
Upper hand. Now.
Self-destruct.
Melee attacks.
Men
Sliding
are like
slinger.
stones, smooth by the tides of battle.
A nice thought, and one to live by.
right, so inside there, 49. Your mama's 49. All right, here we go. Alien scum, turn around. Who are these dead people who have booty cheeks? Clearly you're the bad guys.
They're all dead. You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Nelson.
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
You seem more fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glennar. I command this squad, Earth alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries. We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but...
Peaceful settlement? Your words are wasted on us. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Elma.
Right. We tried. Looks like survival of the fittest it is. Fine then. Seeing as you know we come from Earth, I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle with you anyway.
Tension points are mostly occurred by using auto attacks and can be expended to perform certain special actions. These arts have powerful effects. They cost 1000 TP to use. Approach and anticipate what? Incapacitated ally and press A to revive them at the cost of 3000 tension points. Oh shit, there we go. When reviving an ally, a green circle will appear. Press B at the right time to boost the healing provided to an ally when revived. Perfect score 80 plus 1000 TP to ally revived. Food restored. Good restores 80. Failed restores 30. If one of your allies has 3000 TP stored up, you can expend it to help an ally character who has been incapacitated in battle. Under certain circumstances, an orange circle may appear in the center of the screen when you're engaging in battle. It's called a soul challenge. Press B at the correct time to succeed in the challenge and issue a soul voice on the controlled character, restoring some of your party's HP, gaining a level of morale and more. If you press B at the exact right moment, you get a perfect notification pop up, which will additionally restore some tension points. Wow. Okay. Way to kill the mood. The party's morale is measured in a gauge, which rises 1 level each time you succeed in the soul challenge. A higher morale level At higher moral levels, soul voices are more frequent, and the TP bonuses you get for perfect soul challenges increases. On the other hand, be aware that your morale level increases, the soul challenge will also get more difficult to hit perfectly. Yeah, he actually said that publicly, Soren. He said he thought it was funny.
It didn't have to be like this.
That upset but that upset everyone, including the makers of the show.
Melee attacks.
Oh, nothing.
Because the intention wasn't to make something that he enjoyed, it was to make him upset. So they, like...
Upper hand.
So basically, he was disarming them. Oh, I see my TP number up there now. So that's why I can't use this all the time.
Upper hand.
Because it uses 1000 TP every time I use that. Now I can't use it for a while. Well, now I can use it again because I'm at over 1000 TP.
No rest. Step in and face the next.
They'll probably put it back up eventually, Soren, but now is not the time. They did the right thing by taking it down. I myself would have taken it down too.
Why would they be so bent on killing all humans?
Who can say? Whatever the reason, this is dire news.
Like if I made a video criticizing, well, if I was a giant multi-billion-dollar corporation funding TV shows that made fun of my political opponents, and I had just released an episode that objectively misrepresented certain things about that person, and then they were assassinated, I would pull it too. I wouldn't have done what they did personally, but I would pull it too. And then like maybe a year or two later, bring it back.
We should let the others know ASAP. Let's call it in and head back to HQ for a full debrief.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we'd finally escaped all this.
Escape! Yes, escape! Tatsumoto want escape! Friends! Friends that leave Tatsu trapped!
More Xenos? What should we do?
Stay back, Lynn. What do you think, Rook?
Open the crate, play it safe, suggest leaving the crate as is. Be bold. This, keep in mind, this was the first Xenoblade game I played, and I had played up to this point for sure. I played to the point where I actually could pilot a Skell for sure. I don't remember how far past that. I'll tell you when I for sure, I'm like, okay, yeah, that was the last boss I fought. I don't remember fighting any bosses past this. I'm remembering things as they're happening though. It's not like I have like, I'm like, oh yeah, I did all this. I remember, but no, it's as I'm doing it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember doing this area. Like I didn't remember how we got this Nippon. I thought he was just like part of the humans group automatically. I forgot that you had to rescue him. You know, which is so this is how the Nippons are introduced, that they're natives of this planet or something. But I remember as my first Xenoblade game, I was like, what the fuck is this thing? Like, this is one of the ugliest mascots I've ever seen. But then I played Xenoblade 1 and Ricky. Ricky is a hero, bro. The hero pawn. Look how fucking weird he looks.
Dance of freedom! Tatsu thanks you!
Interesting. One of the vegetables is sentient.
Talking potato. I wonder if it tastes different too. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. You don't know it yet, new guy, but I'm a pretty mean cook.
You are mean and cruel. Tatsu definitely not potato. Tatsu explained this to dumb and smelly Prone when they take Tatsu, but Prone not listen. Prone never listen. All Nopon rude day Prone first set sticky feet on Mira. Especially Tatsu. Tatsu witnessed Prone abuse firsthand. At this rate, entire Nopon race in danger. Yes, Nopon are endangered species. So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
Uh-huh. What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
What?
Wait a minute. The beings who captured you, big brutes in
Lynn
armor,
is vicious.
no pointy ears,
Yes, Prone!
and they're a more recent arrival here. Is that right? They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent. If friends want more details, friends must promise to protect Tatsu.
And not cook him.
Only then will Tatsu talk.
Yeah, I don't like how they pronounce it
you
either,
hold
Soren.
I'll peel.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Friends not get Nopon sense of humor is all.
So if I understand correctly, this is your homeworld. The Nopon people are native to Mira. And then just recently, the Prone show up and quickly hunt you to the edge of extinction. Is that right?
Not just Prone. Prone and their nasty, evil buddies. Lots and lots of them.
They're buddies? You mean other alien races?
Other hungry alien races. They all gang up on Nopon. They do horrible, terrible things to Nopon. Someday, Tatsu will turn tables and eat them for a change.
Wow, so they're like murdering and eating Nippon. That's messed up. Show Tatsu, you mean him no harm. Tease. Stare hungrily at Tatsu. No, I can't do it. It's okay, Tatsu. It's okay.
Then you'll help Tatsu? Protect Tatsu? Oh, happy day! It's settled then. In return, Tatsu will accompany friends back to their village.
What do you think? Take him with us?
The dude just said that the aliens are hunting and eating them. Like, I think it's in poor taste to tease him like that right off the bat after he said
He
that.
seems harmless enough. And he'd be a good source of information on Mira and the Prone.
And emergency rations.
All right. We can debrief him when we report to Commander Vanden. As long as he passes the quarantine scan, we can bring him back to New LA.
Right. Let's get that out of the way.
What?
All clear.
That X-ray vision? Did you just look at him
Tatsu
nude?
can
That's
join
messed up.
Friends? Dance of joy. New friends are friendliest friends ever. I know. Tatsu has special thank you gift for friends for saving Tatsu's life. Tatsu will lend it to friends for free.
Lend? It's not a gift if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his salt and pepper could do such a thing. Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, Soren. Tell Tatsu there's got to be a better way. Tell Tatsu that it's not all who wander are lost. I want to say that because I like that, but no, I agree. I hate the map.
There is a better way. Friends, this is your lucky day. Presenting Follow Ball.
What the fuck?
Follow Ball is #1 ultimate best super secret must-have Nopon item. If friends get lost out in wild, friends just follow Ball of Light to safety. And now it's yours, for free, to borrow. For now, anyway.
Really? Follow Ball? That's the best name you could come up with for your super special thing?
Meh, meh, meh. What would friend prefer? Fancy name no one understands so friend can feel smart? Now, time for Nopon Dance of Generosity.
Wait, you didn't. Oh, there it is.
I don't know. Is that thing really gonna be all that useful? What if it's a trap or boom? It just blows up in our faces.
That's interesting that they just changed the voice actor
yes,
in
that
mid-game.
reminds Tatsu. If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock.
What?
So much for Dance of Generosity.
Before using Follow Ball, select the mission friend want guidance for. Follow Ball is super convenience Nopon treasure, but also total junk if no mission is selected. Oh, and Follow Ball sometimes get lost, so try to go easy on Follow Ball. It's pretty smart for the most part. Main menu mission, select a mission, press Y. Deploy Follow Ball, R and X. The Follow Ball is a useful item which can display the route to guide you to your current active navigate blah blah blah. Press this button. You can change the Follow Ball's behavior in the main menu. Be aware that the shortest route may sometimes take you past dangerous enemies. Not always the easiest one. Sometimes finding your own way is the key to success. Additionally, you will not be able to launch the Follow Ball while on certain missions. And during some segment recon activities. Return Follow Ball. I hate the camera when I'm in building. Wait, we can't recover like dog tags or their bodies or anything? That's messed up. Oh. You must have archaeological field skill in order to recover this treasure. How the fuck do I get that? Party skills. Oh, hey, we got it. Boost critical chance by 5 when wielding melee. I'm gonna get the cheap ones. I'm not gonna get. Yeah, only gave me one. That's messed up. So yeah, I'm just getting just one. Like it's only giving me 1 per point. So yeah, I'm good. Bloody carnival, damn. None of these skills are related to overworld shit, bro. What? Yeah, there's not a single skill here related to overworld. So there's missions. Apparently missions give field skills. Okay, that's stupid, but okay. Ah, my camera control is normal again. Woohoo! Let's take out these alien scum.
Shadow Runner, it's on now. Close the distance. Backslash.
Is that this?
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Division rewards available. Look, Soren. It said division rewards available up on my screen.
Fire Carnival!
Opportunity knocked.
Bitch, just target this one.
Upper hand.
Nice. Move in and do
All
some
or
damage.
nothing.
Shadow strike.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now, my turn.
Leave it to me.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Lighting slinger.
Iron Prison!
Slide nice. Move in and
All
do
or
some
nothing.
damage.
Wild Smash!
Upper hand.
Side splash.
Fire Carnival!
Stream edge.
Upper hand. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Class rank up. Look at all this shit. What the hell is all this? I just got like 1,000 things. Well, I'm max again. Alright, so which one do I want more? Do I want a advanced winged viper that features tricky offensive arts and offers bonuses to melee accuracy, ranged accuracy, and evasion? A Parston Eagle, which continues to create ranged attacks and provide ranged no, this is range focus, so I want to do the top one. Yeah, that I would definitely prefer to get class experience more than normal experience. That's how I like my things. Skills. I don't see any unlocks for my new class. Which I think is this one. No, that's the other one. Full Metal Jack. Wait, is it? Yeah, here it is. Is this one? So for now, I guess I'll take this one. Extends aura effects by 4 seconds. Is that really good? Like, it's the final skill. It has to be good, right? All these others are ranged based, so I'll take it. Oh shit, what is all this?
Side slash! It's on now!
Shadow
Close the distance!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing!
Fire down! I toppled him! Close in!
All or nothing! Jump now! The real
Everything's rearranged. I got 1,000 skills here.
Fire carnival!
upper hand!
Early bird.
Back slash!
Wait, side slash.
Now tackle it up close!
Alright, side slash. Deals damage, inflicts fatigue from the side, boost damage.
Shadow strike.
Lightning slinger! Shadow runner! Focus your mind and put up an aura!
Stick it out!
Upper hand.
Trap tough!
Oh, this guy, alright.
Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing!
Right off!
Sliding slinger.
Side slash! Yes! Now tackle it up close!
You just got used to how everything was arranged.
Shadow strike.
Sword smasher.
Wild dash! I toppled him! Close in!
All or nothing!
Slinger.
There's no
Move in and do
substitute
some
for
damage.
real combat.
Nice work.
It says there's like a thing here. I guess it's below me. Oh, it's the alien container. Yeah. So return to Van Dam. Yep, report back to Commander Van Dam. All right, still only one heart to heart. Maybe hers will be available after Van Dam's mission. It said I have those rewards that you were talking about that were available, Soren. So I don't think they're here. I think they're over here in the online thing, like the other guy said. I don't see it though. Embark on mission. There was a little pop-up that said something about whatever you were calling them. I don't remember the name of it, so I can't figure it out. I can't claim it then, even though I got a pop-up saying it's
Losing
available.
Nelson's team is a real blow. But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is even worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead. For all we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Nagi. See if we can't bolster our defenses. Just one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing here?
He's actually a potato.
Tatsu, not turnip or potato. For last time, Tatsu is not food. Now, on behalf of Planet Mira, Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a friendly treaty of friendship.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, we were thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet. Exactly how useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Friend's totally safe now that Tatsu is in town. Tatsu watch over and protect friends, especially weak, pathetic Lindley with her thin, bony wings.
You mean my arms? Look who's talking. And who said anything about you coming with us? You can stay here, you greedy, annoying little cabbage.
Damn,
I'm sure
Lynn.
there's a salad here that could use you.
He's just jealous.
Meh? Tatsu stay here? Friends would leave Tatsu behind?
It's for the best. You said yourself your people are endangered, and the Xenos that captured you might still be out there. You'll be safest here in the city.
Agreed.
Tatsu not agreed. Friends will want Tatsu along. Friends need Tatsu along.
How so?
What? Well, that, of course.
Release the
This planet
cabbages.
has many helpful Nopon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Nopon can share information for friends.
I forgot about
That might be useful.
That right. Most Nopon not like Tatsu. Nopon can be shy. Nopon can be difficult. Most Nopon never trust friends or even talk to friends. But Tatsu? Nopon love Tatsu. Tatsu use smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
The tater tot has a point.
More like an ulterior motive, if you ask me.
Tatsu perish the thought. Tatsu intentions are pure, Linley. Pure as snow. Linley intimidated by Tatsu's strength and smarts, but do not worry, Tatsu is true friend.
Strength and smarts, huh? That's really not what I'm worried about here.
All right, then
Yeah,
it's
she's
settled.
worried she's being
Small fry
replaced.
here will accompany you three out in the field. After all, we
I'm
can
supposed
use
to
all
be the
info
tiny
we
cute
can
ones.
get.
Like, you never were tiny
Seriously?
cute. You were just
you have
tiny.
to babysit this thing?
You're the ones who picked him up. Besides, would you really want to leave him with another team?
Maybe not. Unless we were invited to the meal, I mean.
See? Already getting along like peas and carrots. He can be your charge, Lynn.
Oh, come on, Commander! That's not funny! I've got my hands full out there! This is so unfair. Back me up here, would you, Elma?
I'm sure Elma has no objections.
Right. As you say, Commander.
Done and done. Welcome to Blade, Tater. Counting on you.
Yes, sir. And it's a Tatsu. Oh, one
He's
thing
like, isn't that
Tatsu
what I
forgot
said?
to mention. Nopon are pacifists, so friends need to defend Tatsu, keep extra super safe in any battle. Tatsu VIP diplomat, after all.
And why am I not surprised?
You're a pacifist, then
So
why do
much
you
for
have
him
2
watching
weapons in
over
your
and protecting
backpack?
us.
Did a screen pop up yet saying play with your friends or play with others? If not, maybe the online option in the menu, because it should have popped up before that. It's how you connect to the internet. I don't know, Soren. I don't remember.
So, Rook, feel like you're starting to get the hang of things?
Got a text from my mom. All right, so show confidence. Sure.
Of course you are. You've taken to it like a fish to water, just like Elma and the commander said you would.
Just the same, let's review the key points, and I can fill in some extra details. Blade's top priority right now is to secure missing pieces of the Lifehold. You remember that much. Countless people are frozen in the Lifehold. It's the key to restoring humanity. Up until we ran into the Prone, our biggest concern was that wild indigents would stumble on the Lifehold and damage it somehow. But now there's a more pressing threat. Intelligent alien races who are intentionally trying to destroy us.
Okay, Soren.
So, our search has new urgency. We need to find and retrieve all of the Lifehold ASAP.
And the best way to do that is by expanding the reach of Frontier Nav. The more probes we can install, the wider we can scan, and the faster we can find bits
Hey,
of the
what's that on
Lifehold.
your hair?
So our primary focus going forward should be to travel around
She
Mira
has the
installing
Monado
data
on her hair.
probes. As many as we can, as fast as we can. I can't stress enough how important this is. You still with me? Good. Then let's move on to the other pressing threat that Blade has to deal with. Hostile indigens. There's no real delicate way to put this. Any wildlife that poses a clear threat must be eliminated. The Lifehold is our future, but we can't ignore the present. We still have our duty to keep New LA safe. And sometimes that duty requires enacting coordinated strikes to solve problems before they can do real harm.
We're the newcomers here, it's true. And they're usually just out to defend their territory. But sometimes it really is them or us. And we have to make sure it's us. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we run out there and light up anything that moves. Only Blade HQ can choose targets. And they tend to keep them strictly to creatures that pose a significant threat to our survival.
Wait, what have I been doing then?
In order to contribute to this cause, operatives are asked to form into squads to take on special missions. These squad missions, as we call them, don't get posted to mission control like your other, more typical assignments. Rather, HQ transmits the details directly to all of us at the same time. Basically, they want as many people to know about them ASAP, so they can be taken care of ASAP.
I'm sure you can imagine, but these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill little fetch quests.
What?
It's not the kind of stuff just one or two blades could handle on their own. That's why squads can have as many as 32 members.
32?
And it's why we ask members to sign up to a squad beforehand. We can't have blades playing musical chairs whenever this kind of emergency hits us. But just remember, squad missions are not mandatory. You don't have to drop everything you're doing just to take one on. HQ has no way of knowing what every blade is up to when these missions arise. If you're busy with something else, they'll understand. They need to trust our collective judgment with these things, and, well, so far so good.
And I think that about covers the basics, right?
Search for the missing pieces of the Lifehold. Install data probes to expand Frontier Nav. And take on squad missions when you can to keep us safe. Got all that?
Why do they keep saying it? Huh? Why is every time she like says something is, huh? What the fuck you talking about? It is a response, bro. She just said everything. Hey, like seriously?
Good. We're counting on you.
And briefing adjourned. Thank God.
Huh?
All right, well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it?
Yeah, let's call it a night.
Oh, Tatsu's so excited to sleep in real bed. Lily can show Tatsu to his room now.
Oh, your
No!
room is right
Don't
over
do
there.
that.
Oh, it looked perfect size for Tatsu. Wait, what? Tatsu know what that is. That refrigerator. We'll go in there to cool off.
I guess you are smarter than you look.
Well, Tatsu not want to brag, but wait a minute. Tatsu see what Lily did there.
Surprised she didn't tell him about the oven next. Like, oh yeah, my bad. In here. At last, your Blade adventure begins. Main story missions can be undertaken via the Blade Barracks, but remember that they come with specific requirements like level and survey rate. Good luck. We're counting on you to find pieces of the life hold. Once you hit class rank 10, you might want to think about changing classes. Moving from Drifter to higher classes will allow you to use skills. Oh, and remember, you can change classes anytime you don't, so don't be afraid to try something new. You're a Blade now. That implies great responsibility, but also great freedom. And though some assignments require specific party members who take with you into battle, it's generally up to you naturally, and you can call on Lynn or myself anytime you like to. The survey rate indicates the progress you've made towards exploring each region. You may be required to accept missions. Check the main menu. Oh, I see. You get energy clips. I wanted to call them energy tanks. I like energy tank better. To raise the survey rate. Install data probes and conduct segment recons. Raising the survey rates that contain milestones will grant you neat rewards. Affinity expresses your closeness with your allies, spending 5 levels. As the affinity level increases, you may unlock special affinity missions at heart-to-hearts. Affinity grows gradually as you make dialogue choices with your allies, agree with or complete missions, and respond to soul voice prompts and more. Online mode is required to join a squad. You can enable online mode by connecting to serve at any time in the main menu. Yeah, Soren, they talked about, there was a big cutscene about squad battles and 32 players and whatnot. To play online, you will need to join a squad. Joining a squad requires active membership of online service. If you'd like, you can always play in offline and select hide option in the offline mode. Online mode is required to join the online squad. You can enable the online mode by connecting. Would you like to be given this choice whenever you load the game? You can change the setting anytime. Joining a squad lets up to 32 blades link up and work in tandem and can face missions together or scout other blades to help you. Truly, squad opens up a whole new frontier of interactions. An active membership to online services is required to play online with others. Squad tasks are small random objectives available when you're part of a squad, which refresh every hour. Each task you complete will award you material tickets. You can check the status and time remaining from your current squad task in the squad task tab of the navigation panel, open with a R. A squad task icon will mark your current task targets. Work together with your squad mates to achieve them all. Online missions trigger randomly every hour while you're part of a squad and can be accepted from the network console located in the back of the blade barracks. These missions let you invite your other squad members to play online together, forming a team of up to 4 characters. You can also undertake them alone with your usual allies. For fuck's sake. These tickets are exchanged for various enemy materials to use them with the main menu online reward material market. You obtain material tickets by completing squad tasks and increasing your map survey rate. Coming soon. Remaining 10 attempts. What's going on? Why am I stuck in this screen? Like I'm stuck on the screen. I can't get off of it. Like I have to do this? This is not optional? A new character can join your party. A former... Like, what the fuck is going on? A gutsy but cool-headed devotes an entire protect the people of barracks and under Elma. Come on, man, what the fuck? Can I play the game? An honest man with an unstable sense of justice is not the sharpest tool in the shed. Gwyn admires his commanding officer and yearns to protect her. The lack of ability in him and fully realize his noble goal. I'm gonna be here for the rest of the fucking day. Just do it. I want to turn the game off. Dog is stern in appearance, but rather meek in demeanor. When Linolin scales test subject to failure, blah 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 blah. How do you get off of the online mode? I fucking hate this. It's like forcing me to do things against my will. There, it's offline now. That was fucking obnoxious. She was like a healer or something, right? Restore HP to maximum, affects all party members but not skills. Raise tension by 1,000. And I got my party back. What the fuck was all that shit? Like those pop-ups were so obnoxious. There were like 100 pop-ups. They expected me to read every fuck. There was like popping up on the top left of the screen, popping up on the left side, popping up in the middle, popping up every fucking where, man. It was like one of those fucking like movies when it's the future and you get hit with like thousands of fake ads and shit like that. It was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why would they do that to me intentionally? That's fucking terrible. I'm aware, Soren. Planetary recon. Hopes in the Springs. Mamma Mia. So the orange ones are ones I just can't get yet. Rise of the Blood Lobster. Why does it say required level 60? But it's not orange. Here's Lynn's heart to heart finally. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. All right, I'm back. Sorry I didn't see you there, Pricey Josh. But how's it going, man? I'm confused. Required level 14, required level 12? Huh? Let's do Lynn's heart to heart real quick. We gotta kick her off our team to do it. That online stuff was overwhelming as hell. I'll mess around with that some other time.
Really?
Recommended level. Oh, okay, I wasn't reading. Christy wants to talk to me again. We're not gonna do any of this right now. We're just gonna go straight to
Am I right?
to Lynn.
Now then.
Uh-huh.
Now then.
I think she's in the industrial district or something. Let's see if this stuff is updated.
Sir, here's what I
We
know.
officers are aware that not only new LA citizens are bored of it.
Sir, intel is
Are you familiar
sparse,
with the
but
continent comprised of nothing but wasteland? Alright. Can I do this yet? Let's find out. Mechanical field skill. Oh, she's new. Or he's... Well, he's not new, but we've only seen him here at the early, but then he was gone. He moved somewhere else. Oh. I don't. It didn't seem like he had anything new to say though.
Working hard?
I don't know if somehow the Switch not using Wi-Fi instead of wired because that issue, because I don't know what you're trying to say. I can do online, but I don't know what you're trying to say. Sorry. All right, we have to go pretty far south here. Talk to random people and see if their dialogue seems updated or not.
hey!
No, she was talking about amnesia the last time too.
Hey! Oh, wonderful.
I feel like someone else told me about
Listen
that.
to this.
Let's read the first one again, because I feel like someone else told me about this. That was a special impact cushioning gel that was used to protect the base of the habitat. Yeah, it was that other guy. Under normal circumstances, the gel liquefies after absorbing an impact. But during the crash landing, the habitat was on a direct course to the Talon Rock and north of here. No, we did read this already, never mind. Which we have real bad news. So instead, they crystallized the gel, and by doing so managed to land the habitat here. That's a short and quick thinking of the capital Nagy, who famous for. They made a snap judgment, the Nule would have been a goner. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that definitely was, we already talked to him about that.
Hey, listen!
Hello? Hello?
Listen to this.
Even merely maintaining our current front lines requires ludicrous amounts of money and materials. It was difficult enough on Earth, but supporting a military on a planet like this requires resources on a whole other scale, which means we curators need to secure sufficient resources here and Mir on the Blade military activities. Otherwise, it will be also impossible to sustain offenses against our new enemies, such as the Lifehold, and continue to countless other Blade projects. It's not the most glamorous line of work, but when I came to understand how important it was in line of the Blade, I knew what I had to join up. Our resource transporting helicopter is constantly being attacked by indigents. So far, Howard and Kista have managed to evade the attacks and quickly thinking of the spy reflexes, but I know that it's only a matter of time before our luck runs out. We've asked the interceptors to help clear out the flight and the path of the indigents, but there are a lot of other on their plates right now, so it could be a bit. I hope they get to it soon. I feel like I did get that information from him before, but I don't remember him talking about it.
Yes?
Yeah, we've already...
Yes?
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
Just between us.
Hi! I'm so glad you asked.
Yeah, it seems like people's dialogues are not really updated.
Hey!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, and get this.
I guess it's just too easy to like let the player know if there's new dialogue or not. Like they're doing every Xenoblade ever made except for this one. Can't believe when they were porting this game over, they didn't do that.
Did you hear?
Oh, who the hell are these people? I don't remember talking to these people.
Hey there.
Those transports are so convenient. They can take you from here in the administrative district in a blink of an eye. It's just like the taxis we have back on Earth. They created transports for Blades since they have moved around a lot. That's why we civvies don't get to use them. That's fair enough, I suppose, but we also normally folk like is to go back and forth between work, home, and the diner. Cars are good enough for that.
Hey there. Huh?
You want to hear some gossip about the subordinates? Haha, don't worry. I wouldn't bore you with that, but I guess I'll pass up a chance to brag. Pretty much everyone in the whale crew is exceptional in some way. But Bernie and Rio are cut above. Of course, they really needed something strong enough to lift these containers. Haha, kidding. No, really. I'm just kidding. That's not... That's what we got the industrial skulls for.
Hey. Yeesh.
I mean, those prones, I hear that the blade blood of in the hands, depending on what happens, it may go to where why not? We drop it on this planet uninvited. See, their dialogue would have been updated. I missed out whatever their original dialogue was then. We might be one of them invaded another world. It's awful when we think about it, but is this way gotta be? This is the way it's gotta be. That's the way it's gotta be, because Mira and the others are all we have left. Even if they tell us to get the hell off the planet, where else are we gonna go? We gotta fight to keep Mira.
Hey.
One, two, three, four.
Yeah?
I know what you're thinking. If the roads aren't finished and the city is only half built, what the hell are the construction teams been doing? I assure you that we've been working our asses off expanding and maintaining the city. But it's a pretty big job. The Xenos took the city that was intended to be completed inside the White Whale and dumped it on the rock. It's not easy to build out a city without large-scale construction units that went down on with the whale. Not to mention that we still can't get the resources we need to do our jobs anyways. I know it's a pain, but you just have to bear with it for now.
Yeah? Huh.
I'm not sure what you mean by my internet thing being fixed. I don't... I'm sorry. I hear that you're looking for candidates to try out the new weapons and the outfitters test hangars over there. It sounds like they're searching for something real strong. I don't know what they're going to have to do, but I am confident in your skills. Why not go and see?
Yeah? Huh.
Hey,
I could have picked quick assignments. I didn't want to pick quick assignments because I don't want to do anything online right now. That's why I tried to back out, but it wouldn't let me back out. The damn thing was forcing me to do things, so I
did you hear?
picked the only damn thing it would like that would let me not pick a quest, and then as soon as it backed me out of the thing, I quit immediately and turned off online.
Did you hear?
I'm not interested in trying to form some online group or anything right now. Like, it's too late in the stream to be doing shit like that. Alright. There's a quest here too, cool. So Lynn's somewhere around here. I don't know how to get there, but we gotta get over here. Like, is it inside the building? I guess it's in the building or something. I wasn't trying to pick quick assignments. I was trying to back out of that screen. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Like, once it put me in that screen, I was locked into that screen. I had to pick something that was on that screen. That shit pissed me off a lot. Like, I didn't want to start doing online missions right now. I wanted to end the stream soon, so I wanted to like walk around and talk to people instead. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. Hope to see you guys next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Be there, be square. Take care of yourselves, everyone. I should finally have all the rest of the VR stuff set up. I mean, technically it's mostly set up, but I have to install the games from the discs, and I have to set up some more stuff with the camera and the microphone. and try to like figure out the headphone things a bit. Kind of difficult to do them because I'm wearing a big old headset. I'll figure something out. Oh well, the online. Oh, I see. The online mode doesn't force you to do anything, and you play your story for yourself. Yeah, but it wanted me to pick something. I didn't want to pick anything. I just wanted to back out. Extra rewards and squad tasks. Yeah, I'm aware. That's what it told me. That's what it told me, and then it was like pick something. And I'm like, you said this is optional. Why are you forcing me to pick something? I don't want to pick anything. I just want to not do the online right now. It was very annoying. Anyways, that's it for everyone today, everyone. So have a nice day, everyone. Have a nice night, and take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye.